Hi everybody, it's Mubashir Malik. I'm here at Cityscape Global in Riyadh, the largest real estate event on earth. And to give you an idea of how the growth in Cityscape Global here in Riyadh has happened, in 2023, investor assets were about $1 trillion US, which increased to over 3.3 trillion in 2024. And in the same vein, actual real estate deals that took place at Cityscape in 2023 were about 30 billion US dollars, and that doubled to over 60 billion US dollars in 2024. And in 2024 alone, 5.3 billion US dollars were signed on site over here. And that's what's the beauty of it. Cityscape Global is opening up the Saudi real estate market to international investors. So people can actually come here, look at the giga projects, think about their investment portfolio, their options, and actually see things in reality. And the beauty about this year is that giga projects are moving from vision to reality, and you can see that in all the exhibitions and the floor space over here. And finally, one of the most important news that's coming out of Saudi Arabia for all you real estate property investors out there, or just people who are interested in real estate like I am, the biggest news is that Saudi Arabia is opening the real estate market to foreign investors for the first time. From January 2026, you'll be able to buy your own property, whether it's commercial real estate, with rules of course, or private property investment, and that's really opening up the Saudi market on an international scale. The great thing is that this is an emerging market. This is the time to invest in Saudi Arabia right now. Don't miss out. All right. Is that every exhibition stall that you go to, you really get immersed in the experience. So some of these developments are not yet built, but you actually feel like you're there because the enclosure of the stall feels like that. You actually feel the vibe of how it will look like in the future. Exhibition stall has their own mini cafe, serving the lovely, amazing Saudi food and dishes and sweets, and more sweets. And I've just been stuffing myself. Silly, it shouldn't have been done. Oh well. Just some nice Saudi coffee and sweets, right? Wow. I am absolutely just blown away. I don't have the words. I've done, and people who know me know that I've done pretty much every type of event, or attended every type of event, exhibition in all corners of the world, and I have seen nothing that comes close to what I've witnessed today. Absolutely mind-blowing the sheer scale, the organization, the effort. And I have to say, the hospitality was second to none. Just a simple gesture of having free coffee and food and canopies everywhere at every stall, with its own cultural twist. There were over 500 exhibitors from different parts of the world, expecting 172,000 people to pass through the exhibition within 4 days, which is, I think, absolutely phenomenal. And I think over 22,000 of them were going to be from international countries, not just Saudi. Every single top developer of the world was there. So really, and I have to say this again, I was blown away by everyone's hospitality, how kind everyone was, and keen and eager to showcase their amazing development. I think what I said in my last video about that subtle change happening, I could really see it loud and clear at Cityscape Global. So please do come down and check it out. If you haven't, then I hope this video has given you some insight. And we'll be doing more of these events, so if there's any events that you'd like to see, then please do get in touch. I'm absolutely exhausted and looking forward to the next day now. I think some of the key changes that we saw, this is key announcements, there were a lot of deals that were signed as well, but one of the key changes coming up in January 2026 is about foreign ownership of real estate in Saudi, which is going to apply across different criteria and eligibility. However, that being said, this is a game changer for the region and industry, and also sets Saudi Arabia on a clear pathway to be one of those international players. And as we know, His Royal Highness has arrived in the US this week with a massive trade delegation and looking to seek more foreign direct investment into the country, and everybody is so eager to see what Saudi Arabia has in store. So hopefully, and what I wish, my own ambition is to showcase to the world, showcase to my friends and my family, and we get really weird questions about the region, and I want to showcase that. Look at the scale of what's happening in the kingdom. I have never seen anything like it. The closest thing that I can think of is when my own father was in the United Arab Emirates in the late 60s and early 70s, when again it was all desert and construction had really kicked off at that time, just before the oil boom of the 70s. And at that time things were very primitive, but look where the UAE has come. So imagine that and times it by 10 or more. That is the scale of change taking place in Saudi Arabia at an enormous pace. And it's quite difficult to put into words. You have to see it to believe it. So that's why I encourage everyone to come here, and hopefully every week I'll be able to give you a bit of an insight of what's going on across all the sectors of Saudi Arabia and Vision 2030. Thank you for joining, and do leave your comments below. See this, check it out. What do we have here? I think something sweet, some nice goodies. Assalamu alaikum.